starting quality of life to anyone who is actually going through the trauma of cancer. How did you get started? What have been your observations and what have been your challenges?
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Well, I started with cancer kits way back in 2013. But it was long time back. I started teaching photography, and to put it in a very nutshell, I had a surgery, ear surgery in 2000, where I lost my hearing. I had to give up my job, my business, everything, and all. And I was in my early 40s. I did photography, I did journalism, and I started posting my photos, my writing in social media. I started getting more recognition in photography. So I said, I never had any inclination towards photography during my school and colleges. I was fond of writing. That was my only creativity hobby then. And I said, what could be the reason that all of a sudden, my interest in photography and the recognition I was getting from photography, perhaps it could be a loss of one, organ, that could be one of the reason. So I started, I felt I should share my photography skill with the deaf, and I started teaching photography to the deaf way back in 2009 on weekend in a deaf school in Bombay. And I continued for 3 years. I was not charging. And now also I don't charge. I teach. I've been teaching freely from last 12 years. And then I formed a group of deaf photography group. And then I did a short 1 year free coaching for underprivileged kids from Kumbarwada, Dharavi. Then thereafter in 2013, meanwhile I did for autistic children also, because their thinking process is not in, unlike us, their thinking process is in pictures. So I felt photography could suit them. Cancer, one of the reason is that when I had an interaction with the doctors of Tata Memorial Hospital, I felt is that, well, in a normal case, when you're not well, I mean, you have treatment, taking care of the physical aspect. But what about the mental aspect? So unless and until mentally you are, I mean, you are quite in a happy frame of mind, it could indirectly, benefit the treatment part also. But if you're not mentally happy, you feel, normally when we are sick, we feel low, we feel depressed and all. But we don't, touch that part of, mental well-being. We take medicines, we do treatment for the physical part. So I believe in cancer, where the pain, the trauma, the suffering is tremendous. You can't put it in words. So I felt I have to inculcate creativity in this case. Give them, give them some meaning in life. And it could be an hobby. It could be at a later stage a career option also. And this really clicked. In 2000, when I started, thanks to the popularity of selfie, all the kids, everybody wants to improve their photography. So, and I started taking classes at pediatric ward in Tata Memorial Hospital. Then thereafter, I started with St. Jude Child Care, which is one of the largest NGO providing free housing for the cancer kids. Then I was invited in Faridabad, Goa, and other places.
Yeah, that's wonderful, Rajan Nair sir. If I could understand, it's been an evolution.
Yes,
First, to fight your own problem of hearing impairment, you learned photography.
yes,
It
yes.
helped you, so you went and helped the hearing impaired.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Then you went to the autistic children,
yeah.
and then you reached out the cancer kids, and you rightly told that cancer is just not a physical ailment.
Yes, yes.
It kind of psychologically impacts you. Emotional trauma is immense. And sometimes, however motivated an individual is, there are moments during the long treatment that our ability to behave, in a motivated manner each day definitely sees a dip. So I can see cancer was art was a tool, photography was a tool where you could engage the child mentally, cognitively. I'm sure he learns the skills, how to get the best picture. He moves locomotor, which is the best position. There is motor movements. And it's not that the cancer affected is lying in the bed. His mind is getting engaged. It's so wonderful. I must congratulate you.
Thank you.
And to reach the Tata Memorial Center, I think your, you know, people's respect for you and your work reached the center before you could reach. So that's how they welcomed you. Otherwise, if any of us went in there, the numerous challenges, whom to meet, how to impress them, it's wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
Rajanji, you know what? During COVID-19 and during this lockdown and social distancing, when people were actually confined to their homes thinking what to do, you launched two major programs, cancer art project, and also you had the enabled photography project. During the COVID times, you didn't rest. Your mind was again creative. What was the intent of doing this? And what have been your observations of these two projects?
Yeah, see, how we got affected by COVID is that we could not, go out for outdoor photography. And all the kids were saying, "Sir, kya karu? Bahar nahi ja sakte." So I told them, "No, don't go out. You stop all your photography activities, everything and all." And basically, I found that some of the students, was very apprehensive about COVID. What is going to be the outcome? Someone from Kolkata, sir, क्या पता क्या होने वाला है? हम लोग whether we'll be there or not, we do not know. मुझे तो बहुत डर लग रहा है. And secondly, they used to come across the news about the low immunity, and they could be, affected because of the low immunity also. So I felt is that, and secondly, how do we keep in touch and how do we interact with each other? That is where I felt is that we should start a online. We were most of the kids, they were not very familiar online. Some of them they are underage, they could not be even in Facebook also. So I started a group, Cancer Art Project, only for the cancer kid, which is a platform for them for sharing their creativity. Okay, online classes were not there during that time in the beginning and all. So guys like Kovis and Vaibhav and all used to constantly feed me their drawing, their artwork and all. Every day I had to do posting from the deaf and from the cancer kid. So I was looking always for the material. And till today, let me tell you, for the last 6 months, there is not a single day where I have missed posting either photos or artwork of the cancer kid. And there is a waiting list also. So the whole idea is to draw them away from the. I told them, don't watch the news, don't read newspapers, don't listen to anyone. Nothing is going to happen as long as you are going to be safe at home. So what are you going to do at home? You are going to involve yourself in creativity. So do some drawing, not necessarily. I mean, if you want to do photography, you can do from your window. Indulge in some sort of a creativity. It could be drawing, it could be sketching, it could be painting, it could be anything. Just to keep a happy frame of mind and to keep you away from the stress and tension of COVID and pandemic. And really, that clicked in a very, 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 very big way. Let me tell you. Let me go back. In 2013, I had an idea: is that creativity is definitely going to help cancer kid. And somewhere then I read a story that even WHO has now recognized that creativity, definite scientifically it has been proved that creativity to a large extent can help cancer kids in their recovery.
Yeah, it's so true. It's actually their language of communication, of self worth. They actually discover themselves. There are so many unknown facets of an individual, which probably you have never worked on, but now you must, when you have an opportunity and a mentor like you. And rightly said, Rajan Nair, sir, during this COVID times, the anxiety was so much more. It was just not social distancing, it was mental distancing, mental isolation. And we cancer patients, we know we all went very late even for our follow-ups. There was fear, anxiety, but it's wonderful that you could provide that scaffold. You can give them that kind of, viewership in the social media, the acceptance. I think this project will continue to go even once we get onto the ground and we meet each other.
Yes, yes.
With with your wonderful work, Rajan Nair sir, I can say it's a great example of great practice in the art of cancer care giving. I would, I at this moment would love to know from you. There may be many people like me and others who are on Facebook or who would read about you. How can we join, and support you in your work? Take your work, you're in Mumbai. How you would like us to take it to other cities?
Right.
How a member of a family who's afflicted has a kid who is going through this unfortunate trauma can connect with you? How can we do that?
Yeah, by I mean anybody, I'm there in social network. I mean I'm there in Facebook. I'm there in Twitter. I am there in Instagram. I am known in the deaf and in the cancer community also. My number is easily available in social group. If they are interested, they can join. I've got a WhatsApp group, Cancer Art Project, where we interact every day in WhatsApp, and whatever we posting we do, I do in the social media. Then again, it is posted in the group so that to inform all the members. That's why, and so work has been posted already. So support them by putting your likes and giving your comment also. I mean anybody can just get in touch with me. I'll be adding their name, or they can follow Cancer Art Project in Instagram as well as in Twitter also, and take my number in WhatsApp and send their work at my WhatsApp number. So I will do the posting subsequently.
Oh, yeah. I found you on Twitter. I saw your video on
Right,
Instagram.
right,
And
right.
any of us, in case we need additional help, I think Akila and Kanchan, we could reach out and you can reach me. I have
Sure, sure.
Rajan Nair, sir. Sir,
Yes,
I'm tempted for one more question.
yes,
It's
yes.
such a beautiful, effective, complementary therapy. And on this World Cancer Day, what would be the message you would like to give a system, a machinery, an organization that is working in cancer care treatment? What message would you like to give about?
I'm a too small person to give a message to. I mean, big organization. I'm an individual to big organizations like NGOs and all. They are much more experienced. They are much more senior to me. But I believe is that I am a very firm believer that every individual should have some creativity in life. So when you're feeling down or when you're low in life and all, you have to fall back on something. And the best part of diverting your mind is to get into creativity, not necessarily photography, anything, drawing, photography, dancing, music, reading, writing, anything and all. And I believe is that we have to see that we try to focus and highlight more on the creativity among the cancer children. I mean, it will work wonders among them in their recovery part, in their treatment also.
Yeah, and creative people are generally, though they may be restless, they are very happy people. The
Right.
outcome of their work is so amazing. And
Yeah.
let me tell you what I visualize. I'm a small person, but what I was visualizing after knowing you, understanding your work is our hospitals, treatment centers should be more colorful. I was imagining there is a room where kids can go when they come to take their chemo, or the families are there to draw, sketch, and by the time the long period of treatment is over, there is a wall,
Yeah.
a wall of art
Right.
done by the cancer affected, the
Right.
cancer survivors. It would be such a
Right.
colorful place. There's so much I can
I mean,
talk to you. Yeah.
the whole thing is not only about creativity. I gel very well with the kids.
Okay.
I do not know. I gel very well with the kids, but I'm always there, not as a sir, as a teacher, as a mentor, as a friend. Whenever they have any problem, I spend my time. When they come to Tata, they have to sit for the whole day by the in the OPD when their turn comes. They call me like today. Vaibhav had called me. So I spend time with them. I'm a part of their life. I share their happiness, their sorrow. every kid out of their family needs somebody, somebody elderly to guide them.
Yeah,
Where they
I
can
can
open
see
out, they can talk
messages.
anything.
Yes.
I am sort of like a friend. When we go outdoor, I mean, though they call me as a sir, but I'm more or less, part of the group. I joke around, I laugh with them. They can talk anything openly with me. So I think that to a large extent, has helped me in my creativity, in forming this group, in expanding this group.
Your warmth and acceptance. Rajan Nair, sir, there are many people who are
Yeah,
already
sure, sure.
posting a message. Like I can see Usha Kamath ma'am saying that she wants to support you. आपके अभी बहुत बहुत followers होंगे.
Right,
धन्यवाद,
right.
आपसे बात करके बहुत अच्छा लगा.
Thank you.
And friends, the World Cancer Day is a great moment for us to
Right,
applaud people with
right,
some extraordinary courage,
right, right.
the
Well,
grit
I would like to end
and
my note by
determination.
thanking Indian Cancer Society for inviting me and two of my students and